Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the match between Barcelona and Juventus. This is going to be the second time Barcelona and Juventus do play against each other in this season, but this time Barcelona is going to be playing at the Camp Nou. And so here's the thing, right? And I did explain this in my previous video on the second channel. Barcelona already qualified. We already know that. We are in a very safe spot right now. We're going to be going into the next round. And I can understand why some may say that Barcelona should be resting some players because we are going to be going to the next round. It makes sense. But what I believe also makes sense is that Barcelona should be ending these group stages on a high note. Because in the previous match, Barcelona did lose against Cadiz 2-1. And I do think that this is a Barcelona team that does need to gain that momentum back, that does need the confidence back. And the best way to do that is to beat a team like Juventus at the Camp Nou and to do it extremely well. And I know for a fact, for Juventus, knowing that they are also going to be going into the next round, they're going to be wanting the exact same thing. They're going to put their strongest starting 11 possible and get the maximum best result against us, which is FC Barcelona. And keep in mind, this is also a Juventus team that has not lost yet within the league. The only time they have lost against a team was against Barcelona, which was in the Champions League. So this is going to be a very interesting match. I do expect Barcelona and Juventus to give us a great show in tomorrow's night's match. Now, quick disclaimer, I did make a Barcelona v Juventus tactical video on my second channel, which is called Barca Media 2. It is going to be explaining some key battles that Barcelona do need to be focusing on in order for Barcelona to get the maximum results against Juventus. So feel free to check that out. I hope you guys do love it. If you guys do love it, please subscribe, comment, put some love out there, because again, that is the second channel. So now going back into this match, right? This is going to be a match that is going to be highly anticipated. And one of the main reasons for that is because there is one element within this match that people greatly do want to see, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi. This is a battle that has been going on for years, but these are also two players where we haven't seen them on the field together since 2017. And look, I understand that many are going to say that this is a match much bigger than Messi versus Ronaldo, and this is a match where it is Barcelona versus Juventus. But I do believe that this is a time where we do need to cherish having Messi and Cristiano on the same field, because Messi and Ronaldo are two legends. And looking at Messi and Ronaldo today, they are within their last 2 or 3 years of their career, and seeing what Messi and Ronaldo have been doing and been giving to football in the past 15 years, it is a blessing, right? It is a blessing, my friends, to see Messi and Ronaldo on the same field at the Camp Nou, especially when we do have a on-form Cristiano Ronaldo. Right now, Ronaldo has a total of 12 goals and 1 assist in this season. Meanwhile, we do have Lionel Messi, who has not had his best season, but he does have a total of 7 goals and 1 assist. And I do think that even though Ronaldo and Messi know that they are going to be qualifying into the next round, regardless of whatever result they do get in this game, they are both going to be wanting to get a win out of this match. That is what makes them winners. That is what makes them one of the best of all time, that even though this game means less than a regular Champions League match, they are still going to be wanting to go into this match and get the maximum best result they can after this match is over. So now I do want to focus on the player fitness. There are two players that we do need to talk about, and that is going to be about Dembele and Ronald Aragao. Starting with Dembele. Yesterday, there was some news that did break out. It was regarding Dembele, and they have stated that Dembele has encountered an injury and he will be out for about 2 or 3 weeks. Now, this is going to be a huge loss for Dembele because this was also a player that was gaining great momentum on the field. He was actually starting to become a very important asset for FC Barcelona. And now that we are here, hearing that Dembele is going to be out for 2 or 3 weeks, not only is that a loss for Dembele himself, but that is also a loss for Barcelona, because that is going to change the complete trajectory of how Barcelona is going to be lining up against Juventus tomorrow night. And Ronald Koeman did explain this in the pre-match press conference, and he said this: Dembele's injury is one more reason why I complain complain about the schedule. We will lose more players because of that. I don't know who makes the schedules. Dembele's injury is a step back because he was fine physically and he has improved a lot. We know that he has a past with the issue of injuries, which is true. It is a step back for FC Barcelona because you are also taking away the plan B for this team. And this is why I say no player can do what Dembele brings on the field. And we're going to have to be adjusting to that when that lineup is on the field. Moving on to Ronald Aragao. The main reason why I do want to talk about this player is because we are going to be facing a very experienced Juventus, a Juventus team that knows how to attack and knows how to defend. And I think that because Juventus is so experienced, Barcelona is going to be needing a very experienced defensive line. I know that we do have Mingueza, but I do think that Araujo will be the better suitor for a match like this. Because with the likes of McKennie, Dybala, Cuadrado, Ronaldo, Morata, these are all players who are very, very lethal around the box. And I do believe that with a player like Araujo, he can get the job done when he is on his A game. Now, he did not play in the previous match, mainly because Koeman wanted to rest him. And so I do believe that Araujo is going to be starting in this game. And we are going to be discussing the starting 11 later in this match. But I do want to go further into detail on Koeman's press conference. Because knowing how black and white he is, he does always give us an idea of what our starting 11 could look like in tomorrow's night's match. And so we are going to be talking about two topics on Koeman's pre-match press conference. And that is about Pedri and his starting 11. Starting with Pedri, he said this: Pedri has participated in all the matches except against Ferencváros. For a 17-year-old lad, it's great because he deserves it. He can play in several positions. He's a smart player, which is very true. Pedri was actually one of the biggest highlights last time Barcelona and Juventus did face at Turin. Moving forward with the lineup, Ronald Koeman did say this: tomorrow we will line up a strong team because we want to win the group. With the injuries and how La Liga is going, we need a strong team tomorrow, but also with freshness. And so overall, looking at these two statements, this is telling me two things. One, Ronald Koeman is going to be wanting to use his best players against Juventus. And two, Pedri is going to be in this starting 11, which is now going to lead us towards our predicted starting 11 Ronald Koeman could be placing against Juventus. And so here's going to be the starting 11. I do expect to see Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, Jordi Alba as our left back. Our center back pairing is going to be Araujo and Lenglet, Serginho Dest as our right back. Our double pivot is going to be De Jong and Pjanic, and our front four is where it gets very interesting, because now knowing that we're not going to be having Ansu Fati nor Dembele, I do expect to see Pedri as our left winger, Coutinho as our central attacking midfielder, Messi as our right winger, and Martin Braithwaite as our number 9 for tomorrow's night's match. Now, two things to point out from this starting 11. I really do like the flexibility between Pedri and Coutinho, which is why I say that I do want to see Pedri and Coutinho start in this match, because Pedri can also play as a central attacking midfielder and Coutinho can move towards the left wing position when Pedri does decide to move into the middle, which is why I say I love the flexibility. It always does tend to work. And the second key point that I do want to talk about is Antoine Griezmann, right? Where is Antoine Griezmann? Now, I'm going to say that Antoine Griezmann is not going to be starting in this game. The main reason why I'm saying that is because Griezmann, Coutinho, and Messi usually never works on the field. They are too much alike. It is almost like saying you are putting 3 10s within the same starting 11. And I think that if we take away 1 10, that is going to give much more space and much more freedom for players like Coutinho and Lionel Messi to do the damage on the field. And with Martin Braithwaite being on top of Coutinho and Lionel Messi, I do think that Martin Braithwaite can get the job done, and he has been doing that surprisingly in the Champions League. As a matter of fact, Martin Braithwaite has been one of the top performers for Barcelona within this tournament so far. So I am very excited to see what Braithwaite could bring against Juventus. And looking at the starting 11, right, we know that Ronald Koeman is going to be going for one goal, and that is that he wants a starting 11 that knows how to finish chances. And Ronald Koeman did express this in the pre-match press conference, and he said this: we created a lot of chances, but we are not effective. We have made mistakes that aren't allowed. We have to analyze that. And with this type of starting 11, I do think that they can get the job done. With Messi being in his A game and with Martin Braithwaite acting as a supportive role for players such as Coutinho, Pedri, and Messi, I do believe we can cause damage towards Juventus. But it has to be perfect. Every play they do tend to do around the box must be perfect. And the last subject I do want to quickly talk about is the 3 key players. The 3 key players I do expect to stand out and to play a major role on this potential potential win for Barcelona is going to be Pedri. The main reason why I do want to say Pedri is because his defensive contributions on the field is going to be greatly valued for Barcelona, especially knowing that Cuadrado and Dybala are very lethal in the attack, and Pedri is going to be needing to back up Jordi Alba during those defensive contributions. The other player is going to be Ronald Aragao. I do think that because we are seeing a very on-form Morata and a very on-form Cristiano Ronaldo, Aragao does have a massive duty in tomorrow's night's game. Because let me tell you, if our defensive line is not 100%, Morata and Ronaldo can do some damage inside the box. And this is going to lead me towards the third player, which is Serginho Dest, who is also another player I do expect to be a key player for Barcelona, because Ronaldo is going to be wanting to do damage and he is going to be wanting to score in this game. He did not play in the previous match because of COVID-19. But now that Ronaldo is here, knowing the type of winner Ronaldo is, Serginho Dest has a massive duty and will be facing his ultimate test in tomorrow's night's match. It's going to be very interesting. I don't expect a Dani Alves Ronaldo type of battle like we used to see, where they were making runs and to see who was faster, who had the most pace. Ronaldo is not that type of player. What Serginho Dest is going to be competing against is a very calculated Ronaldo that knows exactly how to move with inside the box. And so that is going to conclude today's pre-match preview. There is so much to look forward to, so many key battles, so many reasons why this could be a very entertaining match, and hopefully we do get that at the Camp Nou. And most importantly, hopefully Barcelona comes out with a very victorious win. And my final predicted score for this game is going to be a 2-1 win for FC Barcelona. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.